Another jersey.
Yeah.
You're having a bit of a purple patch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to be honest. Like Paul's been my main rival for the last few years, and he's obviously had a big run of injuries and bad injuries and a bit of health problems. So, that's obviously made things a bit easier for me. But yeah, I was riding really well today, and a good course for me. The drier it gets, the longer the efforts are, the better it is for me. And I knew what I was going to do if I got a gap, no matter how small it was, and I wasn't going to wait.
Where did you start on the race? Where were you?
44th, and actually got a really bad start. The guy in front of me just didn't get clipped in very well, and we were going backwards.
Yeah.
And then I got the same with last year. Actually, I was on the left, and I got a line open in front of me, and I was down that line, and screaming at people not to close me off at the first post, where it pinches in, and they didn't. And then, I was all right. I was calm because I was actually near Paul Oldham. And so I thought, well, okay, he's going to be the main man to watch. Well, I just seemed to pull away in these first few corners, and got a little gap, and that was that. I knew the guys behind would be chasing for a lap or two hard, but if they weren't going to get up to me straight away, they were just, we're all in the same boat riding as hard as we could, and the gap went, and I could settle down a bit, and it was good.
The sand pit. I've seen so much go on there. Just falling off as Paul's just done. What was the key to it?
Well, after a few laps, a good rut got formed into it. So as long as you got in there and stayed in the rut with a bit of speed, it was okay. But
which was a bit like Torbay, wasn't it? That was the same.
Yeah. And it's always the way there. I think there's a big fear of what would happen. When you come up on riders, or even in a group there, it doesn't take anything for someone to stop dead in front of you. And there's no skill or anything involved. It's a bit of a lottery. So I was lucky. I didn't have anyone right in front of me going through that pit on any lap. So I didn't have to stress about that. And and I could take my time coming into it and not go too hard. Tried to recover a bit on the straight in the wind. I remember from last year actually. The rest of the course is so hard. You just need to recover on the straight.
As I think Nick Craig said to me, because it's flat, there's no rest.
That's it. And the temptation is to gas it down the start-finish straight, because it's somewhere you can really open up. But actually, you need your legs for the kicks over the bridges and things.
Yeah. The hills.
yeah. But really, the big effort is just keeping it rolling between all the big sweeping corners, and that suits me. So.
Final one. You've been wearing it. I've got pictures of you in that rainbow jersey. What's it like to wear that instead of the normal club colours?
Yeah. Well, I quite like this design. It's pretty good, but it's amazing. It's amazing. It seems like the last year's gone a bit too quick. So I'm really lucky to get to wear it for another year and really enjoy that. It's a special thing to wear. So.
Well done.
Thank you.